software purchasing is one part of the fraud, right? So that's already basically been proven. We know that this major fraud happened in the purchasing of Truck. Now, Truck is the software that they use to basically certify this election. Now you also have the creation of the Semilla party. So in order to create a political party, I'm sure it's similar in Germany, you have to go, depending on the time or the date and the population size, depends on how many signatures you need to get on a basically a ballot to go and approve that a new political party gets started. So you have to have their name, their address, their signature, and maybe their social security number. And you have to go get all this information from X amount of people. In Guatemala, when the population size was 14.2 million or whatever in 2019, the requirement was 22,760, give or take. Don't quote me on the exact number, it was close. And what they did was they went and got all these signatures. They got about 25,000 signatures. Well, after a few citizens had called and reported and claimed that their name was used on that ballot to create that political party, but they didn't sign it, they ended up doing like a forensic audit of all of the signatures that were required to create this party in 2019. And they found that, I think it was 40% were fraudulent, 8,000 or 9,000 of the signatures out of the 25,000 were fraudulent signatures. They were either duplicate signatures, so they had the same name, address, and everything on there twice. They took somebody's name and they'd use like, my name's Ryan Matta. They would switch it around and go Matta Ryan. But in Guatemala, you have like people that have 4 names, so they would literally just move around names, but with the same basically social security number, if you will. So 9,000 of them were fraudulent. I forget it was like 14 of them were actually dead and weren't alive at the time that they claimed to sign that they signed this ballot. So that has already been done. That fraud has already been proven. It's went through the court system, and now the Semilla party, so that'd be like, if, Trump's a part of the Republican Party, it would be like Trump getting elected as president, and then after he's elected, we realized that the party that he ran on was completely fraudulent, and he dissolved that party. So it would be like Trump being president, but having no voting power in Congress, because everybody of his party has been stripped of all their voting powers because the party that they ran on